streaming. That happens. That's working. Apparently, I can't do pop out. So, anywho,
Gotta go back in. Try it again.
Started it again.
Oh.
Yeah, we're on.
Okay, we're live again.
I guess. I mean, geez.
Okay. Anyway, welcome back. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Glad y'all still with us, still rocking with the best. We appreciate it. Did y'all hear about the rapper, the baby?
No, fill me in.
Oh my God. There's a popular porn star called Miss London. She's known for her cheeks. Like yeah. She's known for her cakes.
London.
She's known for her cakes. She's very popular for her cakes and her ability to perform when on top. I'm keeping it clean for YouTube, and I think I'm doing a good job.
I think you are.
All right, appreciate it. She's known for that. He paid her $16,000 to let him hit it. I mean, she's a porn star, so you take money for it. Yeah. So I guess she negotiated. She was like, "Oh, you're a rapper. I'm gonna fleece you. You're gonna pay more." So he paid $16,000. He hit, and then she went on her OnlyFans and told everybody. Now there was an underlying kind of sense of discretion, like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you this money, but we're gonna keep this between us. Don't go around telling everybody." And then as soon as the deal was done, she got her bread and he got his release.
You know, that's why there's contracts. So that's where he messed up. I mean, to be honest, that's where he messed up.
Contractually negotiate sex.
No, it's not sex. It's basically confidentiality.
Oh, that's true.
You know,
NDA, I guess.
Yeah. So like, don't mention my name, period, ever. You know, or for this amount of time, or whatever it is. Like, he should have been a little bit smarter, or whoever's managing him, or whatever it is, should have told him.
He only like 23, 24 years old.
Yeah.
So, and with a lot of money, and he's dumb. So,
and he's dumb, right? Obviously,
you get what you get.
Obviously, he, has enough money to spend $16,000 for a nut. So, you know what I'm saying? I get it.
$16,000. For $16,000, I like to think they come with a little anonymity.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have spent $1,000 or $500 and got the same feeling.
You can spend $40 nowadays.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can. I was trying to be nice.
Ew. What is a $40? Never mind. What does $40 look like?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I've heard the going price is $40 and a crab tray, a crab boil or something like that.
It's gonna be some. It's gonna be some crabs, all right. What does $40 look like?
I don't know.
That's the going price in the street.
I don't know.
But I'm just saying, for $16,000, he could have went overseas, South America, and like hit everything on the island. On the continent.
I mean, he's young and he has money, so like he just, he fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's to show why people who have no understanding of how to keep money,
correct,
can blow it all with a crazy summer, a cocaine habit.
Correct.
You can blow all your chips, all your accomplishments could get stuffed up your nose.
Goodbye.
Or in this case,
up her.
Exactly. Because what? I mean, I don't know who this girl is, but I mean, there are lots of beautiful women out there. I don't see why we always get so enamored. Especially someone in that industry. It's not like it was exclusive. Right. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. He should have had the confidentiality in place, before he decided to do what he did. So, I mean,
well,
on him at this point. Now everybody knows you had sex with London. I mean,
it's not a bad thing. You're just kind of my thing is you're paying for the experience. Right. So
yeah, but I think it's an overpayment. I think $5,000, 10 maybe.
Yeah, definitely an overpayment. Yeah. Definitely an overpayment. But think about everything that people waste money on.
I think you can raise the price when it comes to exclusivity. Like if it was a woman who was not a sex worker and then he was like, "I'll pay you 20 G's." Right. Then or if he was paying for someone's virginity or something like that. I could see that more so than somebody who has already seen a lot of,
I agree.
finishing moves.
Like I watched everything, all your tricks. I don't know.
Seen a lot of finishing moves, and it's, you know what I'm saying? You like number 300, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying top dollar for that. I don't care how good you look.
How much did the other people pay?
Right. How much did the studio pay to get you in this movie?
Right.
That's your rate.
Right.
And then she also, what isn't going to get talked about is, I was watching this documentary about people who make those movies, and they tell them straight up, if you go into the whole, like, away from just having sex on tape to actually prostituting yourself, then chances are those places aren't going to really hire you to do any more work, because porn is sold off of exclusivity. Right. You see this girl, you fantasize about her, and the person in the movie is the only person who's going to be with her. So she might have hurt herself as far as her career is gone if she wanted to stay in that industry, that is.
I think it was a good move. I'm going to take the opposite approach. Here's why I say I think it was a good move on her part. Strictly from her perspective. She fleeced this. First of all, hi, Princess. Welcome back. Good to see you, Rodney. This dude's stupid. He said now serving 347.
Right.
I think it was a good move. She set the standard. She said, yes, you can watch my videos and fantasize about me while you got your Johnson in your hand. Or you can drop some bread and actually have me. Now she knows, or not she, but everybody knows the going rate is somewhere around $16,000.
Yeah, but
now she just jumped into a whole nother industry, because
she was already in the porn. She was having sex for money.
Yeah, I'm saying, but now she can't go back to what he was saying, like where these companies are going to hire her. So now, like, you're literally at a point where you're at a crossroads. You just did this. Now you're going to be prostituting for that $16,000.
And you told.
And you told, which means that other people that, they're like, are you going to tell on me?
Right.
Like,
so you've shot yourself in both feet now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like, why? You should have did it and didn't tell, because now you just messed yourself up.
Right.
Did she really, though? Because in this era, the way...
I think so.
In this era, the way everybody is, they do something, they say, I'm not going to tell, and then they tell. This era, hell, they get reality TV shows out of it. The broad who slept, the Stormy Daniels chick who slept with Donald Trump, signed a non-disclosure agreement and then sued to try to get out of it so she can write a book.
Yeah,
it's like, well, damn, you got paid.
Then she got sued herself.
Yeah, that's really risky, when she could have just kept it quiet, been still working in both industries, and kept on with, doing the 16,000 gigs.
And when she could have wrote the book 10 years later, made even more money. Now it's like anybody who would have been open to paying that 15 grand to sleep with her is going to be a little reluctant now, because of those, you got to think those people who got that bread like that usually have companions or counterparts or wives or whatever you want to call it. They usually do. So if there's not going to be, okay, I pay you this, I get to, spend the day or weekend with you, but then I got to worry about you coming back and telling, then it's not, I'll go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of women out there who is going to take less money than you and going to keep it on the quiet.
Yeah, I think she messed herself up.
You think she messed herself up?
I don't think she did herself any favors. That's for sure.
I don't see it. I think because dudes are simps, they still be like, well, hell, maybe she won't tell on me. I'll take my chances with her. I don't think she damaged herself. I think people are going to be a little leery of her and a little standoffish, but they're still going to try to hit because them cheeks is fat. They've seen the videos. They want to sample the goods. The chick, Johnny Blaze, she told a whole story that Drake bust her down and gave her STD, which was a lie. And what happened? She's actually damn near as popular as Drake now these days.
I mean, you're taking a gamble. I just feel like it's a gamble. Like, either you're going to go up or you're going to go down. Like,
that works for some people. It worked for,
In this era, I don't see it as a sausage pot. In this era, I don't see it as a negative. She told she was cloud chasing, whatever. It is what it is.
I mean, I guess amongst the youngsters, but for me, if you put baby the baby, right?
Little baby.
Little baby.
Little
If you put
baby.
him right in front of me right now, I wouldn't have no idea.
I wouldn't know who he is. I only kind of know what he looks like now because I was reading the article.
Anyway,
I
will agree to disagree. I think she might have hurt herself if that's what her route. Whatever. Who cares? Point is stop telling. Stop telling, especially on stuff like that. If you took the money, then you were party to it. So
Anyway.
stop snitching.
The next one. America's favorite punching bag. For me, anyway. I like to say America's favorite punching bag. Lizzo is back in the news.
Y'all gonna leave Lizzo alone. Y'all gonna leave Lizzo alone. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna leave Lizzo alone till she leave the world alone.
What she do now?
She's back in the news. She did an article where she said she would not date a guy her size. She said she don't like men her size.
Oh,
she said,
really? That's interesting.
She said in order for a guy to date her, he's got to be in shape, six-packed up, in the gym regularly. And I'm like, you are built like a whole bratwurst. Oh. And you say you will not date a dude unless he's got a six-pack.
So what did the woman's sphere have to say about that? Because that's a very interesting perspective to have.
The female perspective was it's her right to have standards.
Oh, is it?
It is.
That's
100%.
interesting.
Hold on. 100%.
That's interesting.
I'm letting y'all try to.
Yeah,
my girl.
I want you to know before you do this. I want you to know before you do this.
You're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean it's 2 against 1, but it's
No,
okay.
not even. I'm talking about logically. You're gonna lose.
Okay.
And logic doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if there's 2 guys here. It means
I want to know
because you don't know what's been going on all week.
Okay. Well, you fill me in before I say what I gotta say.
Before you go in on this, understand that there was an entire firestorm on the internet last weekend from another YouTuber who decided to answer a question asked to him by one of the people who called his show. Now, just to paraphrase here, the rating he gave her, which he really didn't give her, she gave herself, and then agreed with it, caused a lot of controversy amongst women saying guys shouldn't be like that. He shouldn't have said that. He's talking down to her. And now we are this week talking about Lizzo saying it's the way Lizzo looks. She's a big gal, no disrespect, but for her to be a big gal and look like the way she looks and then turn around and say, I'm only going to be with a guy who's in the gym. What? Now, when guys say shit like that, you gotta shut them down. They are bashing her. So what do you have to say about that on the woman's side of it?
It didn't change my perspective. At the end of the day, a woman, just like a man, has their preference. She can say her preference. That there's men that want that size of a woman, that shape of a woman.
Oh, that's fine.
And that confidence. And there's women that want big men or skinny men or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So why is she not entitled to have her preference? Now, I get what you're saying. The controversy part of that is her speaking it and saying that she will not date someone who's not in the gym. But men do it all the time. I literally, I can pull it up right now. Just had someone post on Facebook, I'll never get that bad where I'm going to date a BBW.
Okay. Nobody is arguing preference. Everybody has that.
All right.
That's not a problem. Okay. Everybody has a preference.
Right.
Yes, Princess, to answer your question, yes. But everyone can have a preference, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with anybody having a preference. I have mine, he has his, he has her, 100%. You have yours.
Right.
The problem comes in is when women want to jump men's shit for having one. And it's perfectly okay for women to have a preference, but when a guy has a preference, he's bashing women. That's not cool.
I mean, that's some women feel that way, but I'm not that way.
The entire internet was pissed off by this shit. I mean, I'm talking about even dudes. I heard from dudes who was on here talking this shit. I'm thinking to myself, like, really? Like, you don't have a preference in the kind of women you date? But you want to sit up here and act like this woman that was on this show was so disrespected First off, she called the show. Second, she's the one that gave herself the rating.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to turn around and turn it on him like he's the worst person in the world for agreeing with her? Wow.
I mean, now that I don't understand. If you gave yourself a rating and somebody agreed with you.
The thing is, a lot of women see themselves in that particular woman.
Mm-hmm.
They know they do all this
topic.
You're doing all this ornamentation and all this stuff to look your best, and that's cool. But not everybody's gonna like that, especially someone who has multiple options. Just like Lizzo may have a lot of options because of her status. It ain't because of how she look.
Right.
So
I agree with you on that, but at the end of the day,
all I'm asking is for the world to be fair.
Right. Okay. But it's not going to be fair. And the thing is that everybody, at the end of the day, if you're fat, that does not mean that you have to like a fat person. Like, and it's not wrong for you to say, like, this is my preference. And I know that Princess said something about fat shaming. I don't think she was fat shaming. I think that she was stating her preference.
That was Rodney.
And that's, Rodney. Yeah. And that she was stating her preference. And that's what it was. Like, she said, this is the type of person that I want. Like, I have my preference too. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's, what type of job that person has, what they look like, we can go down the line because I got a lot of preferences. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like she was fat shaming Rodney because she's stating what she wants. Now, that's perfectly fine. And if that type of man doesn't like her shape or like her, then that's his preference. But we all have our preferences. She's going to find somebody that's in the gym working out and in shape that's going to love the shit out of her because that's just what life is. You're going to find that person.
Okay.
You're lying. It's my turn because y'all got to go. So I was sat here quietly and patiently. First of all, why am I the only one that's trying not to cuss here? Why is that?
I don't. Who cuss?
You did. You said you cussed twice and you cussed 3 times. But
what did I say?
You said shit a few times. But I'm the only one that's making a conscious effort here not to cuss in this.
I'm talking about F-bombs and stuff like that.
Oh, well, all right.
That's something they say on TV.
Well, okay, whatever. Now, first off, Lizzo is shaped like a cotton candy machine.
Oh my God.
That's first and foremost.
I don't want to get into the mode of
hold on.
shaming her. That's not what I'm here to talk about. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Just wanted to make that known.
Stay focused. The point is,
pretty focused over here.
She's still shaped like a cotton candy machine. For her to say that her preference is that, which is totally acceptable. She has the right to have preferences. Mm-hmm. It's a little disingenuous to say that people are fat shaming and she promotes body positivity and be happy, love the skin you're in. But in the same sense, you turn right around and say, I don't want that fat shit over here with me though. I don't want to lay up with a fat ass.
Yeah.
How can you promote body positivity and then say, I don't want this fat ass piece of garbage laying with me though? He's okay.
Well, hopefully he loves himself. What's wrong with that? If just because I love the skin I'm in does not mean I gotta love the skin that you're in. You know what I'm saying?
And second, any dude, you said she is gonna find some guy in the gym that is in shape and 6-packed up and he's gonna love the hell out of her. That's a lie. That's an absolute lie.
It is gonna happen.
If she find a dude, one, he's trying to live off of her. Or two, he's down on his luck and he's trying to come up. Cause I'll be honest, I would bang Lizzo and I hate her. I would bang Lizzo, but she's rich. And I know I ain't gotta do nothing but lift. I ain't gotta do nothing but stay in the gym and tell her congratulations, baby. Slap her on the ass and send her out the door. Go get us another Grammy.
But
I would hit her all day long. If it mean I ain't gotta leave my house. I ain't gotta do nothing.
Back to our last show where
I would live off that federal.
Maybe it was the second to last show, whatever, where we were talking about knowing your worth and knowing where you're at. So while that may be her preference, that may not be what she gets. Maybe not right away, maybe not, maybe whatever, but that's still her preference. Like, that's what she wants. So at the end of the day, typically when you want something, you're gonna go for it. Maybe she gonna go lose weight. Maybe she gonna get that BBL, that I want.
Yeah, but there are some preferences that people have that no matter what they do, they're not gonna be able to share.
Yeah, you're gonna die alone. She's gonna die if that's what she wants. She's gonna either she'll die alone or she's gonna find a dude that wants to live off her.
I guess all I'm saying, and it's part of the topic of the show today, is being honest comes with consequences now.
Yeah.
Okay, which is, it's not really, you're not always out here trying to belittle someone. Sometimes you're just being honest.
Right.
So where do you draw the line where people are not trying to cancel you out of your life and all this other stuff just because you told somebody the truth? Like, how far is it supposed to go?
I mean, there's a way to do it, not to be condescending. And if she was being condescending, then yes, Lizzo, like, you shouldn't have been condescending when you were saying it. You should have said, this is what I prefer.
Condescending or not, what difference does it make if it's the honest? I don't care about her preference. If she wants a dude that's super buff or is in the gym all the time while she looks like soft serve ice cream, that's her business. I don't care.
Right.
I'm not checking for her like that.
So what is wrong with somebody
because when you turn it around on dudes, it doesn't go like that.
There's a double standard.
There's a double standard there.
If a guy said, look at it, okay, look at it like this. I'll piggyback off what you said. Chris, cancel Lizzo, thank you. Like they're saying in the chat room, it's a double standard. When Chris Brown said, hey man, I just like light-skinned girls with the nice hair. Not good hair, not perfect hair, not curly hair. It was just, I just like nice light-skinned girls with the nice hair. They went on a rant. They tried to cancel him. They wanted to shut him down.
That's wrong.
When Tyrese just married a woman who was light-skinned, they wanted to cancel him.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. But that's wrong.
Why is there a double standard for men? Men cannot have preferences is what we're getting at. Why can't men say, I like this or I don't like that? If I get approached by a fat woman, I'm not interested. If I say that, I'm the bad guy. If we have standards or we say we like this, we prefer this, we become public enemy number one. But Lizzo can say, even though she's a fat piece of garbage, she can say, I don't like.
That is just like, she's not.
I'm not going to insult her.
I'm not insulting her.
I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy.
And I'm just pointing out what I see.
Right, that's fine. Because it's perfectly reasonable for a woman to say, oh, I'm not going to date a guy unless he makes a certain amount of money.
Right.
Okay. But if a guy says, I'm not going to date a girl that weighs more than 160 pounds.
Bad guy.
Bad guy.
See what you're saying, and I see that in social media. I see that, you know, everywhere. But that's where I think both ends are wrong, because you should be able to have your preference. Like, I literally, like I said, I'm gonna go back to this post because I can literally show it to y'all. There was girls on there like, well, why'd you add me then? Why'd you, like, just because he added you as a friend does not mean that he wants to be with you, like, literally, or mess with you, or whatever it is. Like, I think everybody should be able to have their own preference. Like, if you don't want to, first of all, I'm over 160 pounds. If I'm not your type, boo-boo, I'm not your type. Like, keep it moving. You're not the only person on the earth. But I feel like, you know, the same goes for women as it goes for men. We should be able to speak out about what we want. Why am I settling just because you feel that I look like this, or you feel that I should be with this type of person?
I want you to know that you guys were always more than allowed to do so. Only people who get flamed is when dudes do it. Exactly. When dudes do it, then it's firestorm.
I think it's because, I mean, it could be a lot of reasons. It could date back all the way to, you know, women and fighting for rights and how we were always shamed or always, you know, held back, and that you guys are the superior being on earth. You know, why women feel like they have to check a man on every single thing. So there are a lot of women out here that feel that way, that they have to check that man, you know, because they feel like he's being a misogynist or, see what I'm saying? Or, you know, basically, you know, women they may feel inferior about themselves, and then every little thing is a beat down to them. But again, it takes a strong woman and someone that's okay with themselves in their skin to say, okay, well, I'm just not his type. Like, I don't get what that, you know, I don't get what the problem is if a man says he doesn't want to date a woman that's this size. Okay.
From what I've seen, it's the quote unquote strong women that are having the biggest problem with it.
Yeah, well then I guess I'm not a strong woman because I don't.
No, I'm just saying
that very, very sarcastically.
From people who have been expressing their opinions, they also label themselves as strong women, but they're the ones who have the biggest problem. They're actually
very insecure, because there's no way that should affect your mood or how you feel about a person. Because if that man does not want a woman that's over 160 pounds, that's what that man don't want. Like, if you want to be what he wants, go lose some weight. if you're not willing to go lose weight, then why does it matter? Like you shouldn't even speak on it. That's my thought on that. That's my thought.
That's literally what I said like 2 minutes ago. Ronnie just said the exact same thing I said. You're destroying your own brand. You're saying body positivity, but at the same token, you're saying I don't want to be with a fat guy. Well, okay,
man,
so
fine.
that's not body positivity. That fat guy shouldn't be positive about his body.
Yeah, exactly. Like I might not look at a big girl like Lizzo and admire how she looks, but I'm gonna admire her confidence. I might look at a man that works out every single day and he has a wonderful, beautiful body and admire his body. You know, there's basically things that I'm gonna like about each person, but at the end of the day, you can't sit there and shame somebody for how they feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like Lizzo. I don't want to be looking like Lizzo. Like, that's not what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't strive to look like Lizzo. I strive to look like J-Lo. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, because, you know, I get old.
Now you dark skin shaking.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, like at the end of the day,
you don't want to be bigger.
Meg Thee Stallion is nice. You know, if I was that tall, you know, we can go down the line. I like big booties. I like big titties. I like flat stomachs. Like, that's what I would strive to look like if I'm going to the gym or
Give me
going
some.
to the
That's what I like. I like that too. Give me some shit.
I might take some.
Yeah.
But that's my preference. That's my preference.
That's my preference.
Give me some.
It's my preference. You know.
But am I going to shame Lizzo for how she looks? No, I'm going to be like, dang, she got a lot of confidence. And I didn't see the booty pics. I didn't see her walking around. Was it a little much? Like, in my opinion, as a woman, it's a little much. But not because she's big. Because if you have the confidence to go do that, go do it. I mean, go do it. That's what you want to do with your life. Go do it. I'm not going to look at it and be like, oh, that looks nice. I want to do that. No. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say, well, at least she got the confidence. It's always a yin to a yang. And that's how I feel.
Lizzo look like a Rikishi. And I'm not being an ass. I'm honestly just saying, how can you?
Oh, Lord.
To me, I find it like I'm piggybacking off what B Diddy said earlier. How can and why is it that men are not allowed or criticized? Is it because? Let me ask you this. Here's where I'm going with this. Is it because men just don't care, or because we're used to people saying, you're not my cup of tea. You're light skinned. You may run across a chick who's like, nah, I like dark skinned dudes. But you don't give a shit because you're like, I don't give a shit. I'll just go holler at somebody who do. It's like women want everybody to want them. They want to be everybody's cup of tea.
Women try harder though. Women try harder. Now you may have a man that. Period.
What does that mean?
Women try harder for
Aaron calls BS. I'm with you.
That's fine. Women try harder to be what the ideal man wants. So we're gonna put on the lashes. We're gonna get the newest purse, the newest this, the newest that.
We don't get it.
Even though men probably don't care about that. But what I'm saying, there you go. I said you're okay. So even though men don't probably care about that, but women try to be what they think that a man wants. A man is so used to rejection because a man is judged by how much do you make?
Yeah.
What's your credit score? You know what I'm saying? What can you do for me? Because ultimately the man is the provider. So the woman, we just, you know, in our minds, we want to look nice, you know what I'm saying? Have something about ourselves or whatever. And then we feel like we're the prize and that you have to come get us. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what it is out there. I'm not saying that's how I think.
So that's why you're here, for the mindset of women. Right. That's what we're asking you. So women believe that this is what men want, so you put in more effort, so you feel like you deserve more attention.
Or I could be more choosy. I could say, no, you know what I'm saying? Your credit score is at a 620. We ain't gonna be able to do it. Or you make how much? You make 35. Not gonna be able to do it, you know, because women are expecting the man to be above them. We're expecting in all aspects. We're expecting you to be above us.
That's fair.
And that's
natural. That's natural mate selection for women. You want somebody, and we said it before on here. Women want a guy that they think is better than them. They want you to be cooler than them. They want you to make more money. They want you to be better off financially, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why Lizzo's fat ass wants a dude who's in the gym, because she wants a dude that's gonna motivate her. Yeah. So push her.
Does that reversal of roles, does that work? Like in Lizzo's case, she's the star. She's the breadwinner. If she goes and gets, baby boy. He look good. He's abbed up. Goes to the gym 6 days a week. He look good, and all he got to do is lay on her couch and look pretty. Is that gonna work for her?
Because now
long term.
Yes, because now she can be.
Think so.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because the reason why she can be so choosy and look the way that she does is because she's already made it to where she needs to be as far as financially and everything else. So now she can be more choosy than the average woman. She can literally. I'm not saying that the dude's gonna love her for her. I'm not saying that. He gonna lay on that couch.
I think you're missing it. I think what I'm saying is long term, she's not gonna be happy with that.
No.
Oh yeah, eventually this is gonna wear off.
Right. Eventually, after about the 10th time of her getting hers with dude, she's gonna start looking at him like, yo, can you get some business about yourself? Thing is, if the dude had any business about himself,
he wouldn't be
and he looked like that, he wouldn't be with her.
Right.
So,
but this is why she's where she's at right now. This is why her head's so big, is because of where she's at in life. So eventually, you're right. She's gonna come down from that high. She's gonna come down from all of that and say, "Dang, I just want to be loved for me, you know, instead of my money or instead of my fame or whatever it may be." So you giving
who doesn't want to be loved for them?
Right.
Who doesn't want to be loved?
But can I be more choosy? Like I can be more choosy.
Nobody's arguing that.
Right.
No one's arguing. Listen, the argument isn't whether or not you can have preferences.
Right.
It isn't about that. It's about, are you going to allow men to have that same ability?
And I fully get that argument. What I'm saying is that no, women are not going to let that man have that same ability.
and that's where we are. Why aren't we talking about this? Why is that?
Why is that?
That's where I'm trying to.
But we kind of already addressed that. I feel like it's because of the fact that women have higher standards for men, and men should not, in our minds, I'm not saying mine, but I'm saying in women's minds, they feel like a man shouldn't have those type of standards for a woman, because I should not be on your level. I should not. I'm just saying, I'm not speaking from women. I don't want anybody to get this misconstrued, but that's how women think. Like, I shouldn't be already on your level. You should be higher than me in your career. You should be here. You should be teaching me, you know, where I need to be, or helping me get to where I need to go with your financial status and your, you know, whatever that may be. So no, you can't.
Why do I need to show you where to go? My kitchen is downstairs.
Because if you think about it, and we can go all the way into, listen.
I want to hug you right now.
Oh.
I'm so proud of you. God damn it, that was so misogynistic. I love it.
I'm just saying.
Beautiful.
For the type of dudes that y'all want.
Fuck, I want to hug you right now.
You owning or having money for shit don't matter to them.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not
it doesn't. Listen, when you find a dude who is so interested in how much money you make, you have messed up and you need to get out of there. Now, the joke I made about my kitchens downstairs was just that. It was a joke. But at the same time, it's not so funny that it isn't true, where people like some dude that a dude who makes $250,000 a year,
Mm-hmm.
okay, he's not interested in your money. I mean, he will support whatever you want to do,
mm-hmm.
as long as it doesn't take away from the life that y'all made at home. Right. Okay, that's not misogyny or anything like that, but somebody's gonna have to do this. And if you think I'm finna do all the cooking and cleaning and earning the money, you got the game messed up.
I mean, I agree with that, but at the end of the day, you have to think about society and women and how we have always felt oppressed, how the man has gotten the promotion before we got the promotion. So no, in our minds, you can't shame us. You can't put us down for how we look. You can't.
We can.
I'm saying you can, but I'm saying how women think. Like I work in corporate America. I've watched it happen so many times where I have more credentials or I have more experience than this man that just came in here. I'm talking about 25-year-old came in here and now he's a manager. He managing me. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I got 10 years of experience. Mm-hmm. So no, you know what I'm saying? When you have gone through that, and I'm not saying every woman has gone through that, but a lot have, where they're trying to break that ceiling, that glass ceiling. Those are the women, those are the strong women that you're going to find in social media that's going to say, wait a minute, you can't say that about us, because they already feel beat down. They already feel like I can't get to
Why
where
do y'all feel so beat down?
Right.
I mean, because men are going to be, you know, especially in the corporate world. I'm just speaking on my experience. Now, I'm a black woman in the corporate world. Now, I had a white, young.
Technically, you're a beige woman.
I'm a beige woman, but to the white corporate man, I'm a black woman. And at the end of the day, I've had a white, blonde hair, blue eyed girl become the director before I did. When I have way more experience, and she's younger than me, and she hasn't. I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Did she have the education with the credentials?
No, she literally did not. Like, at the end of the day, like, and then I've seen where a black gay man that I'm managing as a director has higher credentials than me, more experience. He has a master's degree, but he's gay and he's a black man. You see what I'm saying? So again, there are struggles in women in society. You know, these strong women that you're saying is on social media, and they're saying this, like, they obviously have gone through some, you know, shaming of their self, whether it's probably not in social media, but within their life, into where they're like, no, you can't talk about us. Like, you can't talk about us like that. We got to be treated fairly, you know?
I think y'all been treated plenty fair, to be honest.
I mean, I'm fine.
I'm not saying that women don't go through their fair share of harassment and whatever, but I don't think every time a guy expresses his preference, that's bashing any group of women who don't fit the criteria. Just like a man can hear, oh, I don't date guys who don't at least make 6 figures a year. Well, newsflash, ladies, most people don't make 6 figures a year.
I don't know who you said.
So you don't see all those guys up in arms like, you know, the rich will not replace us running around carrying tiki torches and trying to burn out all women. No, you accept where you are. And if you can, you do better. You try to do better. But just like someone whose looks aren't up to par. Okay, you just move on. You try to do better. Right. If someone told me I wasn't their cup of tea, what am I going to do? Sit here and cry? I'm going to be, oh, nobody loves me for who I am. I tried so hard. No. You know what I'm saying? No.
No, but I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm playing the other side of women. I agree with you as far as everybody should have their preference. I believe men should have their preference. I believe women should be able to state their preference without being thrashed through the internet. You know, that doesn't make sense. If I don't like somebody that's a man that's over 250 pounds, that's not what I like. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I need to voice it, that probably means that I'm probably getting hit on by a lot of 250 plus men. So I'm going to voice it, you know, but that doesn't mean that I'm a bad person.
Why not ask the question of why you're getting hit on by a bunch of 200?
That I would probably look in the mirror and be like, oh my God, like, I'm getting
I need to work on my shit.
Like, it's like, man, I'm still starting to run into a lot of slump busters out here. I need to reevaluate how my life is going.
But we talked about that. That's knowing where you're at. We talked about that on the last episode. Knowing where you're at, knowing your worth, knowing what you can expect. Because like I said, the last time, if I'm on Section 8 food stamps, 10 kids.
Probably.
The corporate guy is probably not going to be looking my way. Like, they're probably not going to.
We'll still look your way. We'll still look your way.
You know, for a quick fun night.
Exactly.
But that's not what I'm going to be able to settle down.
Straight up pump and dump.
Exactly.
Smash and dash.
So know where you're at. Know where you're at. And if you want to be better, be better. So if Lizzo wants that man that's working out in the gym, baby girl, he probably going to want you to go work out in the gym with him too. Like, you need to go do that.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
So, here's my opinion, and this is my humble opinion, nothing more, nothing less. I believe, and I'm going back on everything you guys have said up to this point, because I try to listen and not just jump in. I try to listen. I believe women, one, are perpetual victims. Mm-hmm. I believe you play the victim card to a T. Whether it's in whether it's in your job, not corporate America, whether it's in your job or a night out at the club. If you're not getting chosen and selected, you throw a tizzy. If you're not selected for a promotion that you feel you deserve, even though the company may say you didn't meet the qualifications, you throw a hissy. That same night, you may go out to the club with your friends. The guy you want doesn't choose you. You say it's because I'm light skinned or it's because I'm dark skinned or whatever. You throw a hizzy. It's fucking entitlement. I believe women have this false sense of entitlement where they feel like I deserve everything. I should get it because the world don't owe you nothing. You get what you put in, you get out what you put in, and sometimes you don't even get that.
Right.
You get what you work for, sometimes you don't get that. Sometimes you just get whatever the hell is left over. And you take it and you run with it. We make the best out of it. Men, because we know we got to put in the work.
I mean, but I've heard my dad.
Hold on, wait. I'm not done.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. We'll come back to that.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I give you an example. I started doing these dating apps. I post pictures of me at the gym, this, that, and the other. So it shows you you get the impression like, hey, I'm trying, I like working out. I'm like fitness. I'm trying to be there. I'm trying to be better than what I am. But when I get 300-pound heifers jumping into my inbox talking about, hey, what's up with you? I'm like, didn't you see the pictures of me at the gym? The hell makes you think I would be interested in this? Why would you?
Do you say that?
No, I just ignore it.
To answer that question, because a lot of guys your size are.
Yeah,
They'll fake it.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying.
The point I'm making is that there's still that entitlement. Even though you see, I would never approach a chick who's super worked out, buff, and all that. They got the abs and all. I'll be like, hey man, she out of my league right now. I gotta step my game up until I get to that point.
Yeah.
Right.
Once I get the abs popping the way they should be, then I'll shoot my shot at her. But for right now, I'm not in her lane. I'm not in her league. So I'll come back, holler at me in 4 months, and then I'll shoot my shot. Mm-hmm. These chicks are sitting on the couch with eating Oreos and still thinking I can get him. Why? It's that entitlement that I'm talking about. I'm saying it in jest, but I'm using it as an example.
Mm-hmm.
It's that entitlement. You are not entitled to anything. You get out what you put in. You work for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so why is it wrong for me to be upset if I worked for a position and I meet the qualifications and someone comes in who does not have as much experience as me and gets the role? Please tell me why.
You're not supposed to be. No, nobody said you shouldn't be.
Right.
But you also don't know everything that goes into it. You don't know what went into the decision-making process.
Might have been some nepotism there.
There might have been nepotism. I've had that happen to me. A job where literally my background was all-encompassing. The description of the job was everything on my resume. Mm-hmm. At the job I'm at now, where I wanted to move up to the other side, didn't even get an interview. Who did get the job was a friend of the boss.
And in that case, I would understand.
And I'm like, hey,
that wasn't my case.
I'm not mad. I'm just like, okay, I understand. I understand that's the way the game goes. Right. Because with the situation was reversed, no, it's not fair, but it's the way it is.
Right. You're going to go in there, you're going to take that job.
You're going to take the job. I would just be like, hey, man, thank you.
Right. That's like approaching a woman at my level. If I approach a woman and she's a millionaire, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? What am I? No. Fall back, step your game up, and,
Well, when y'all donate to my GoFundMe, I'm going to be approaching the millionaires. I'm just saying. Because I'm at the cheeks. But
we could go into why that's a mistake.
I'm just playing. I got more to offer than cheeks.
This show is only an hour long.
Yeah, so. We're not going to go through that.
Not today.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to cook nobody like that. I want everybody to get what they want out of life, but be realistic about it.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
That's just, hey.
You can want what you want. There's nothing wrong. Wanting what you want, that's fine. If you're a Lizzo, like Rodney said, it's just good old fashioned mind games. If you're a Lizzo built broad and you want to do that 6-packed up and all that, that is perfectly fine. But understand, you probably don't meet his requirements and his criteria. So don't feel entitled. Don't throw a hissy fit because he doesn't want what what you have to offer. Because what you have to offer is cheese curds and a bad smell. Probably.
What? So some big girls keep their stuff clean.
And some smell like feet.
Some do. I mean, there's a lot of crevices we gotta get to, but there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're keeping your stuff clean, you are confident, you like who you are. I would never body shame anybody. Like, it doesn't matter. I know what I want for me. If you're good with that, hey, I love you the same. I have big friends, little friends. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I get what you guys are saying. You know, keep it realistic. Keep it realistic.
It's like my pelvis. You know what I'm saying?
What
What the hell's wrong with your pelvis?
My pelvis.
Bacon. Facts.
Listen,
Bacon.
my pelvis prefers
what I was
women
trying to
under
think of.
200 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, right on.
I
My
get that.
pelvis prefers that.
Right, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? I like to work from the bottom sometimes, and you can't handle all that stress. Just saying.
It's a maximum weight capacity.
Dude, there's a
A
stress
payload.
limit. It can handle a lot more, but it's like, why?
You gotta hold legs
You know
up,
what I mean?
legs.
If you wanted to move, listen, if you want to move stones from, you know what I'm saying, you want to go to the hardware store, get some stones, do some landscaping, you don't take your Nissan Preza. You take,
That's a great analogy.
You take your GMC
Denali.
Super Duty.
Right. Know what you can handle. You know what I'm saying? But she might need somebody that's in the gym.
Lift what you
lifting
need.
She
to hold
probably
that
does.
up. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you slapping.
Probably do.
You're slapping. You
She
know, you don't want to be
probably
slapping.
does, but wait till she gets on top. Oh,
Oh,
Uh,
I mean, I would
Jesus.
hope that he would know.
I would hope, but
Don't.
You gotta mentally prepare for that. You gotta be like,
You can't even go get through it. What do you
You
mean?
gotta
That's
be
a
like-
lot of weight. You can't.
she gonna climb on top and something's gonna pop out of place.
she's gonna climb on top and be like, oh.
A 300-pound man trying to climb on top of me, it's just not
Right.
gonna happen, baby. It's just not gonna happen. We're just not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I want to live. I want to make it to 40.
Megan, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Hold on. Hold
I'm
on.
sorry, not because they're 300 pounds. I'm sorry, I'm not fat shaming, but
She is.
no, I'm not. But you
Sounds
can't.
like it.
You can't. No, you'll crush me. 300 pounds, you're gonna crush me. I don't want
Here
that.
it comes with
I
the
don't want
super
that.
duty.
If you had cheeks, you'd have airbags pushing you.
There you go. Looking like, what's her name?
He's gonna push
Nicki
my
Minaj.
stomach to the surface so he can smash me even more. I'm
You
gonna
got
have a broken
airbags.
spine.
So
That's
donate
300 pounds.
to,
That might
in
be
case,
pressure
just in
coming
case.
behind that.
Hold on, just in
Exactly.
case nobody, you know, there was some technical difficulties earlier, so I'm not sure if they heard it, but you know, Young Cookie here has a GoFundMe
Oh yeah.
for her potential airbag
Wait, stop saying
installment.
that 'cause I don't have one yet, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about
She's
it.
gonna make a GoFundMe for her
Right.
potential airbags installment, you know. So
And for
every
the,
little bit helps.
With every donation, for a reasonable donation, she will send you a picture after surgery is complete. You can enjoy, pass along, share with your friends, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, you gotta donate at least $100.
Yeah, if you donate a more than reasonable amount, and what we consider, clutch my pearls amount.
You belong
Thank
in the Diamond Membership
The
Club.
Diamond Membership Club. Thank you. You get to come and we will let you slap them. You get to slap the left one and watch the right one.
the left one.
Shake a
That's
little
it.
bit.
That's it.
Shake.
I can't be messing it up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna. If y'all want to see the cakes right now, that's gonna
What
cost
the cake? Yeah, that's gonna cost you. OnlyFans, like y'all can promote that. Okay, princess. What's your
Princess, you
name?
got OnlyFans? Is
I
that
love Princess.
Princess, you showing your feet?
Oh, he said I
Got
can
them
give her a
foot
penny
pics?
for that. You are better than that, sweetie. Oh,
Oh, she's still gonna get it
she's still
done. I
gonna
don't know why you.
Aaron, no, I'm not flat. Like that. But I would like the cup. I have like a whole, you know. What
Oh
is it
my
called?
God.
She's
The
just
shape I'm looking for.
Heart shape.
she's doing,
Heart shape. I'm looking for heart
she's
shape.
doing some
He
remodeling.
called you pita bread, nigga.
No, he said, am
It's
I a flatbread? And I answered that. I said, no, I know. I'm looking for a little cup. I'm looking for the heart shape.
Okay, a teardrop.
Wow.
Teardrop. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I just want the cup.
Isn't that a double teardrop though?
To show only a
Well,
little bit
technically,
of
yeah.
skin. Okay, girl.
She
please
didn't
say
kill
it.
two
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, what's your name on there, though?
It's probably the Princess X. Well, Princess,
Or
congrats.
is
We
it
will,
Princess X on
we'll
there?
definitely promote. You feel free to advertise with us. Just hit the cash.
Girl,
app.
how much it costs?
You have a bunch of weird foot fetish people in the chat.
Hey, people like feet.
So hey, get somebody get that
This
light
nigga said
skinned
stand
girl.
up.
Somebody get that light skinned girl to show her toes.
I'm not gonna stand up for you. That costs. I don't got. This ain't OnlyFans. This is not OnlyFans. Now, when I get the cheeks, I'll be happy to.
She gonna
I'm
show
be
them
proud of them.
all.
I'm gonna be proud.
They'll be all over Instagram,
Yeah.
y'all.
Who the fuck said that? I wouldn't give her a penny for that. You are better than that, sweetie. That no, eat me. That's
Rodney. Thank you, Rodney.
yo kiss. Man, go get your cheeks.
Aaron like
He's like, I am not
Aaron,
better
the
than
whole
that.
ninja. He like stand up.
Oh yeah, he ain't playing.
He
Oh yeah, that's a real West
ain't
End
playing.
dude right there.
That's what we
Okay,
do.
Princess, I was trying to give them, I was trying to do a quick promotion,
Hey, man.
marketing.
You know, while we got all y'all's attention right now, how about we share this video?
Oh yeah,
And
please
hit the like button while you're at it. So maybe we can get some more equipment in here, and we can stop doing business in the red.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, just go ahead and share that. I mean, at the end of the day,
Share with your friends, share with your mom.
Play on, Nuke, play on. But yeah, please share. Please hit the
Maybe
like button.
thought she was a dime. Yeah. Thought.
Rock is hating from the chat room. For those of you who can't see right now,
Why is he flicking us off?
Apparently, he doesn't want his sister to get her
I'm
cheeks.
gonna time you out.
Oh, that's my brother. He's gonna kill all y'all.
You gotta time him
I'm
out.
not gonna show my teeth.
Timing you out, buddy.
I'll stop hating on the man. Let the man live.
I'm timing him out.
This is
Death threats.
But anyway.
Drop niggas.
But
And he ain't playing, y'all. He's not playing about me. But
Yeah, he got
anyways,
issues.
yeah.
well, Princess, congratulations on OnlyFans. We'll definitely check it out. Your foot fetish. You want to put your name in the chat room? We'll check it out.
Hold on, it's the Princess X. You gotta say it right. The Princess X.
on OnlyFans.
If you have a foot fetish,
Two
come see
E's.
her. She'll put some mayonnaise
I'll
on that
promote
mug.
it.
She'll go ahead
The
and
truth, you are
lotion
talking.
them things up for you.
You are writing
We-
checks over there.
Oh,
We
sorry.
ain't got no promotion yet. No.
You writing checks over
Okay,
there.
so
I don't know
listen.
what she gonna be doing over there. I don't know.
Shit, I'm about to go watch. How much is
You
it?
give a mouse a cookie, they ask for a glass of milk. You can't let women go too far.
Princess. Yeah, so go ahead and promote us though. Shake up, guys. Share that. We're gonna do each other a
Oh
favor.
my God.
We
What
want
is
to be out
happening
here,
right now?
helping everybody. So
Okay.
Yeah, we having a good time, man.
Yeah, we just have.
We appreciate y'all. Please share.
Now we've just moved into the
But now that we've
existential
done
chat
that-
part of the show.
The least y'all can do is hit the like
Just hit
button
the like
after
button,
all
man.
that.
I agree.
Yeah, because to be honest, this whole, oh my God, just people, man, just all butt hurt over the internet. How do you get so mad about something you can just hit the little X button in the top right hand of your screen and turn it off?
Period. Or
It's just, people, it baffles me how people are always trying to cancel somebody on, across the world.
yeah.
I'm
I mean,
surprised they haven't
it's
come
just
through
like, why
shit.
does it matter that much to you? What are you doing in
Oh,
life
before
that
the
matters?
joke I made about the whole
You
kitten
have no
thing,
life.
I don't want to get flamed for that one because it was a joke. But I mean,
What?
somebody who does make a lot of money probably wants a woman who can cook and clean.
Please,
Just saying.
please.
Just like if it was a woman who had a lot of money, she probably wants somebody who bathed regularly and had a decent sized wang.
Yeah, I mean, like we're talking about.
Right.
Mind Justin's on here.
Right?
But yeah, it should
Am I wrong about that?
No. We're not gonna censor ourselves just because your brother in the chat room.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that, Pooh. Yeah, so, yeah, but I agree with you. There's standards that have to be upheld. If I work this hard, I'm looking for this. You know what I'm saying? If I hardly work, then, this is what I'm going to get.
This will do.
This is what
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
get. So you got to be, just be real with yourself. Like, stop thinking you better than what you are. Because people really be killing me with that. I mean, we're not going to start a whole new segment, but they be killing me with that. Boo-boo.
Yeah, we're in overtime now, so it don't
Right,
matter.
we in overtime. But boo-boo, no.
It don't matter. It's
Stop it.
Friday.
Get what you get.
I didn't know if y'all had somewhere to be. I don't.
I gotta go to work.
You gotta work.
I gotta
That
work all
sucks.
weekend. I don't get off till
I
next
gotta go have a
Saturday.
drink.
You're gonna have it. Buy her a drink.
Trying to get a cheek in
So
there.
if you see Cookie out and about trying to get a drink, go ahead and
Buy her a
Buy me a
drink.
drink.
go
What do you
ahead
mean?
and
Let's-
swipe.
You can see the cheeks.
Right.
The
Yeah.
before and after.
You
Right.
can see the before and
You
after.
could say I was there when.
Yeah.
When she talks about
Plus, then if y'all get together and then y'all have an argument, you can be like, I knew you before you had all them cheeks, girl. You think you better than me?
First of all, brand new body, brand new attitude. But
I was just about to say.
I ain't gonna know you. No,
Yeah. I can't. I'm too important to be on this show.
Sorry, guys. I got cheeks now.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll just blaze you after you leave.
Oh yeah.
I would never. I love you guys.
He said he would buy
you
cookie
would buy me a
and drink.
drink. Oh,
Aw.
that is so sweet.
Who the hell is your cousin, princess?
J.O. tell my cousin. That's me, probably. Hey, boo. How you doing?
Y'all the same color as possible.
That's my cousin and stuff.
All right,
Well,
we'll have you showing your feet on there.
I'm gonna show my
Hey, that's probably a good way to get your money up for your,
Ass and feet.
ass.
for your refurbishment.
I'm gonna be twerking and she gonna be twiggling her toes.
You want to get stuff refurbished? It's a good way to go.
Right.
A lot of people they pay top dollar for them foot picks. It's
They
weird.
really do, though. They really do. Like, she's in the right business. She said Eva is her cousin.
Get the really?
Who the hell is that?
A friend of mine.
Friend.
Yeah, friend from work. Oh, please, the girl.
When he
married.
says friends, we know what that means. But anyway,
Ooh.
That sound like
We already know
That
what's
sound like some
going on.
hater.
why would I hate? I'm saying you got a lot of friends.
And you just want to share that with the rest of the world, with
You're a
YouTube.
misogynist. Do you not have a lot of friends?
I have plenty of friends.
Exactly.
I'm a
So
likable
am I
person.
lying? Am I defaming your
But
character?
yeah, slightly is not what you say, it's how you said it. Isn't that what you said for women?
I think
It's not
you
what
have a
you
lot of
say, it's how you
friends.
say it. It's
You
your
have a lot-
delivery.
You have a lot of friends. You have a lot of friends. You're friendly. For the street, I mean friendly.
For the streets.
I said friendly. What are you talking about?
I forgot, Princess. I actually forgot you told me that. That's crazy. Yeah, she's cool, real cool. Oh, Megan ain't shit. I just want y'all to know that. And she probably won't be back.
But I love y'all.
ain't shit.
And I'm just here to argue. So
Did a damn fine job of that
I'm just
today.
here so I don't get fined.
Facts.
But
This motherfucker can't stop looking at herself.
I'm looking at the comments. Shut up.
That's okay. You still won't stand up. Anyway.
I'm not gonna stand up. That is not gonna happen. Y'all gonna remember me by the ass that I pay for.
I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
okay.
bumped the camera. See,
over the camera.
you can't let. I told you, women, you can't let them do
Look
shit.
at that. Over here beating on my table.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, but this was good. This is good. I think we got a lot out. I think we came to some kind of a conclusion,
I mean,
understanding
yeah.
women. And I'm glad you were honest that women women need to be led. They want to be led.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in charge. You don't want to be the breadwinner. You don't want to
Yeah.
be the top earner. You just want. You basically want to be little girls again. Tell me
Right.
what to do, daddy. That's really what y'all want.
That's going a little far, but I agree. Like, you're literally, women out here that say they want to be independent, or I did this, I did that. Like, we literally don't want to do all that. Like, we want to reach our goals, but then, like, okay, nigga, time to take over. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, the inbox. Ooh. But like, take over. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want, we were raised, a lot of women that were raised by fathers, your fathers made sure you were good. Like, that's what we want. We want that security. And a man wants the security knowing that he can be a provider. So it goes hand in hand. So to all the women that are out there that are overly independent and they just feel like, they can't find a man, it's probably you, boo. It's probably you. Because you out here talking about you just independent, you don't need nobody. Fix yourself. Fix yourself. That's going to be on another episode, but fix yourself. Fix yourself. Work on that.
Jen?
No, be realistic. That's my closing. Be realistic. Know who you are, know what you got, and know what lane you fall in. Don't shop over here at Costco when you got all these money. Know your worth. Be realistic and upfront and honest with yourself about your worth. And then go from there. Shop in that department. Shop in that lane. Don't go to Macy's when you got Marshall's money. It's very simple. If you know piggybacking off what Cookie said, if you know you're on Section 8 food stamps with 6 kids by 6 different dudes, you don't need to be trying to get no real high value dude that's worth the fuck.
Get a hard worker.
He's out, just get you a bus driver.
Nothing wrong with
The
average.
best you can hope for is a garbage man.
We're here, we're average. There's nothing wrong
Or
with that.
level up. It's not the end. Level up. Get yourself together. That's another episode. Get yourself together.
Yeah, so there you go. That's it. Be realistic with yourself and stop talking about what you want versus what you can afford, for lack of a better term. That goes for men too. I'm not just talking about women. I'm talking about men too. If you're a dude with nothing to offer and you still live with your mother and you, hell, you didn't make it past the 4th grade, don't be out here talking about I want Beyonce or J-Lo. They're not checking for you. Right. You can't do nothing with that, even if you got it. What are you gonna do with it? Take her back to your mom's house?
She want to be led. She
want to be led, and you're not a leader. Your mom leads you. So be realistic. That's my thing.
Right on. So we're gonna go ahead and take off for now. We appreciate everybody in the chat room. We always have a good time cutting up with y'all. Again, hit the like button, subscribe, share with the friends, and watch with the family as we try desperately to clean up the profanity on this show. We did a decent job today, but we're gonna keep improving.
I'm working on it.
It's just, when you're used to just having these conversations offline, it's kind of difficult to change them like that.
Plus, we ain't shit.
We
ain't shit. We just ain't shit.
With all that being said, I appreciate every last one of y'all. And to the next show, I like to say thank you and good night. Peace out from the family. See ya.